Hello guys, I'm 30 and welcome back to Imperator Rome. Playing this amazing game, which I still know so little about how to play. But let's get right into it. It was an amazing support for the last episode, so I'm very happy to see that so many people enjoyed the video and so many people watched the video. So I might consider to make this one of the daily uploads in the future. I just have to switch around my schedule a bit first, but it might be something for the future. And if you want to be able to see if that's going to be the case, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the future uploads in this campaign. Also make sure to like the video so you support me as a channel. I do appreciate it very much indeed. Okay, let's get right into it. We can complete this mission, Adriatic Opportunities. That was the diplomacy thing, right, with Ancona. Do I want that? That's like the only question I wonder about. Do I want to kill them? They may become our subjects, or else we gain claims. Okay, it's okay then. The port city of Ancon. The Hellenes of Ancona have profited from the Adriatic trade routes for centuries, ferrying Greek goods from the Aegean to Etruscan markets. With our foothold established in Umbria, control of the port of the Ancons will provide a base for incursions into Gaul and Illyria. While prosperous, the Anconians are not powerful and may be receptive to an offer of subjection, provided it's framed as protection. I am very much more powerful than they are. I'm just going to force them, demand their submission. We're the Romans, of course. I do like to force people to do what I want. I want to be able to put down my levies if Syracuse can finish up this war. The haughty Hellenes of Ancona have refused our demands, preferring to hide behind their walls with the laughable ideals of death before slavery. If it is to be death, we are only too happy to oblige. I get a claim on their territory. That's fine. Can I attack them? Even though I have my levies raised, that's the question. I can. I don't want to call in Syracuse. I want to move my levies up here though first. It's okay with attrition. The morale is high. Okay. Why is that important? Tuscia has a low food. Is there anything I could do about this? Italic Hellenic tribesmen. Where is the... I feel like I don't really know what I'm doing right now because I don't recognize all of the things. It has 3 buildings. It has a fortress. Where? Okay, this is Tuscia. Plestia is in Tuscia. I see. It has a fortress. It has 2 aqueducts. I see. What I would prefer is food. Some things that can give me food. What do I change? That's a policy. Can I change this for food? Encourage trade. Try and get them into food. A bit more like it. And I could try and get an extra route for Roma. Something. Precious metals. If I gain 2 of those, I gain national citizen happiness, but no one wants to give it to me. That's the thing. Wood. There's no one that wants to give us wood either. No one wants to give me wood. That sounds terrible. What else can we go for then? We have and 1 extra grain, which I don't need really, but I just want to be able to trade something for the money from the trade route. It doesn't really seem like I can find anything. I think the only things I could find potentially would be food, nothing else. And not even food right now. But I was going to go for some more fish, I think. From those people, just to fill out my trade routes. And having extra food is not a bad thing. Why are you starving? Where's the food? I can't navigate those things. That's the food. But it's actually going upwards. It's okay. That's great. Yeah, they gain attrition because they're in the wrong area. Can we please finish this off, guys? I'm kind of regretting to become their ally. The Pontifex Maximus has been receiving treatment for an ailment for some time now. He doesn't have dysentery anymore. I think that was the guy from the last episode who had dysentery, if I remember correctly. And I think I do. My memory tends to be quite good. At least in my opinion. We can attack even though the levies are raised. They hate us. They have some allies, but I think we can siege them down. Would actually not be a bad thing to take this. We are stronger than they are, of course, so that's the thing. Syracuse wouldn't join because they have a civil war right now. Huh. That's bad for you. But I can call in my other allies, so I will confirm that. I just want to go in here and take everything down. They haven't raised the levy. Is this even a fortress? I don't know. It might be, it might not be. We smashed them. It is a fortress. I see. I could try and... Because I have this... Someone sacked the... Oh. Why did they sack Olympia? Are you serious, mate? Why would you sack Olympia? Why would you sack the Temple of Zeus if you're an Hellenic person? That's stupid. Man. The Oracle of Delphi. The Oracle of Delphi has been the rise and fall of many legendary heroes. Ill tidings from the Oracle with the messengers. Okay, ill tidings arrive with the messenger bearing news of the bad times to come. Unless Rome is to get the new leader. The nobles of our society starts looking at Publius Fabius Sophus with skeptical eyes as the Oracle herself has said he is ill-befitting a leader. Maybe it's time to change our leaderships. I can pay for it. I'm gonna appease the gods with money. I think. Of course, this Temple of Zeus in Olympia was an incredible temple. They had this mainly the big statue of Zeus. Divine response. The ceremony to appease the gods continued for several days until finally we got the response we were hoping for. It seems Apollo has been appeased by our actions and has intervened on behalf of the council to make sure he will continue ruling in the light of the gods. So he has maxed out popularity. That's not bad. I really wish like the Temple of Zeus was still around, but of course it got destroyed by said Romans. We are the guilty part here. When the Romans became Catholic or Christian during Constantine the Great, they started to basically I don't think it was during Constantine's time, it was after Constantine, but they started to destroy things that had to do with the old religion. There's a lot of temples being sacked. Sparta can be my friend though. I don't care really that much. We should help each other, guys. I think I might siege down the Senones as well. Leave the... Can I go here? Yeah, I can. I think I'm gonna leave those guys alone for now. It's gonna siege down those guys and the Senones, and then I'm gonna leave the rest of them alone. I think. I don't want to take too much in one go. Because we have... Are you serious, mate? Do you really need my help? That's a civil war, right? An uprising. But the Syracusans are losing. Can I leave? Can I, like, separate piece them out? I want to offer peace. Okay, I can't do it until next year. I feel like the Romans were opportunistic people. So if I wanted to, or if I felt, okay, the Romans felt that they didn't benefit from an alliance, they would leave that said alliance. I might be wrong, but I feel like that's still a Roman thing to do. They were political people. They really knew how to play the political game. Cicero was one of the people that knew how to play politics. I think there's something to do with Italian people. Machiavelli was Italian as well, and he knew a lot about politics, especially backstabbing. So I think it has something to do with Italian blood. There is no politics. Probably because they didn't invent it. It was more like the Greeks and like the Egyptians and earlier people. But they really pushed it to its absolute limits, I really think. Okay. It's good that my alliance is smashing them. Well, allies are smashing them. So I can focus on this siege, which takes a shit ton of time. Okay, he's beating the other guy he's fighting against. That's something. So he might be able to win this one. Yeah. I don't have Wasco myself, but Syracuse have. And apparently all of my allies joined in because we are, of course, they are my tributary states, not just my allies. So they're forced to join. That's the reason. Okay. The sacking of Ancon. Let it be gentle, because I'm a gentle person. Not the people, I'm a gentle person. Because I'm only one man. So that could be enough. We could separate piece those people out and just win the war by doing that and taking this down. But I don't think that's the thing I want to go for. I want to go for the Sennons as well while doing this. My friends are trying to chase them down, even though they might lose. I don't see why that's a smart thing to do. Like, why would you do this? You're losing. That was stupid. That was such a stupid thing to do. They knew that they would lose, and still they went into that battle and lost. You stupid idiots. Man. I think there's a mission thing about the Sennons as well. It used to be, at least, I think. Of course, we have to fight against the Samnites as well, and the Etruscans. I have basically done nothing against them so far. I want to probably crush the Samnites first, because the Etruscans are stronger than the Samnites are. They have a lot of pops, and they have some allies as well. I think those guys are allied to them. But they're currently at war with people to the north of them. And if they win that, they're going to become stronger. I wouldn't like that. They actually have no ally. They didn't ally those guys. They usually do that though. But they used to when I played before. When I have played before. Oh, we will have a new council probably in a few years. Legis Actionis. The recent work of plebeian jurist Gnaeus Flavius, his Legis Actionis or Actions in Law, is the first written account of the legal procedures of Rome. The importance of this work propelled him to the office of Tribune of the Plebs and garnered him wide populist support. The full extent and interpretation of our laws has until now been a verbal tradition of our judiciary, and Flavius' attempt to codify parts of our legal procedures for a wider audience has not been wholly appreciated. Some politicians argue a public airing of our sacred laws by plebeian no less, threatens their traditional prerogative over government positions and the laws of Rome, while the populists welcome greater rights and participation for the plebs. Okay, we gain... the Legis Actionis. They changed the law from what I had before. Where is that? Can you see it? Because I can't see it. I'm going to gain one of those laws. I can't see which one though. The Legis Actionis. No, they don't actually change the law. It's just an event. I feel a bit stupid. Nothing is changing. It's just an event. Yeah, transparency can only benefit the legal system. If you didn't know, modern law is very much based on the former Roman law, which is very interesting. It's not like it is the Roman law that we're using, but a lot of the modern law practice in the Western world is very much influenced by the old Roman. We have a new council, Publius Cornelius Barbatus. He's actually very good. He's very good at everything, basically. I need a new researcher because he used to be one of them. He's the best one I got. He is also kinda loyal. So, okay. And we need the Pontifex Maximus. No family is scorned, right? Why is this? I think that's the former consul. So you have a civil war breaking out. So I wouldn't want to make him the Pontifex Maximus. But I wanted to make something about him to try and stop him from plunging the Republic into chaos. We can't give free hands because he's not holding office. I probably should have given him office then. That was a stupid thing to do. His loyalty is currently 21. If I bribe him, he gains 15 loyalty. We could also grant him a holding. Try and make him my friend. I have a lot of money. I could try and make him my friend. Make friends. It's going to be like basically a mission tree. Trying to make that guy into our friends. Where was I? I was talking about the judiciary system. It's very much influenced by the Romans in many ways. I have studied some law at university level, and I know our professor usually talked a lot about the old Roman law. Making an impression. This is the mission tree I was talking about with making friends. Opposition offers many ways to publicly flatter Publius Fabius Sophus. Careful praise of his deeds in the halls of government and among the notaries of a country will sure to find its way back to his ears. I could pay for it, or I could lose political influence. I can't lose the political influence, that's okay. That's okay. If you don't mind, I hate it when you get stuck on 42%. Political ambitions. It's well known that he has been seeking a particular government office for some time. He could become the tribune of the Plebs. I should probably have given this guy the office the first time I had a chance, but I didn't. Which was stupid, but I didn't do it. So now I can't do anything about it. Or enough you're loyal to this guy. That's the reason why he's so strong. A lot of the levies are loyal to him. That's the issue. He's not the guy in charge. Finally, we won the siege. I wanna... Man, stop. A previously unknown gladiator has recently risen to great prominence in the arena, drawing huge crowds and by all accounts putting on a peerless show. Yeah, buy and gift it to him. I can lose some popularities to try and stop the civil war from happening. I want to go and kill their army now, before they siege down this fortress. I siege down every fortress they have in these areas. I can just go and siege those smaller places down if I want to. I'll try and catch them. Hopefully we are able to. The main thing I wanted to do is to stop the siege though, and we managed to, so that's okay. He didn't want to become our friend. How is his loyalty? 23. It's not going to be enough to bribe him. It apparently was enough to bribe him. I see. So I did the mission tree, which I did for no reason. I want to go and siege down those 2-3 places, then I want to stop the war from happening anymore. I want to finish the war. This is all inside Ariminum. Ariminum. I think I can pronounce that, actually. I was paused. That explains the things. So they might try and siege this back down. We might try and attack them and defeat them. And for some reason they say I'm not going to win this. But it might not be absolutely clear that I would win this battle. Because we have some war exhaustion. Why? Oh, the Syracusan war is actually over. Or we are no longer part of it for some reason. They're only fighting the civil war now. I see. I just want to siege down those 3 places, then we are done. Then I can finally put my levies down. Which is the thing I want to do. Basically. I got to fully occupy those 2 guys. Hopefully that's going to be enough for us to take those 2 guys down. We did lose the trade route with stone as well. Can we get some extra stone? Where is this stone? Stone. No one has any stone for me. That's sad. Does anyone have any wood? No one has anything for me. Probably only like food again. That's a bit disappointing. Leather. That's fine. I can take some leather. We also need a new omen. I want probably the discipline one. Because I want to fight against the Samnite in the future. And I'm making good money. I should probably spend my money on some upgrades. Thinking about it, I haven't built up anything. Where's the capital? This is the capital, Capua. This is not the capital. Capua is capital. What's the buildings currently? It's twice training camp. I want some... I want the tax office and I want the marketplace. Where is that one I want? I want the tax office. Yeah, and the marketplace. That seems reasonable. Do we have those things in Roma? We have a tax office, we have a marketplace, we have a library, we don't have an academy. I want to build an academy as well. And then we have this city. It's the capital. It's a small one. It has a port and a fortress. I want to keep that fortress for now. Just gonna build those two things. And in this place, I don't need 2 aqueducts. Like that. Oh, right, I'm out of money. That's why. I see. That makes sense. And now we can finally finish this thing. Hopefully I can take everything they have. Yes, I can. I can't take those things because I haven't sieged them down, but it doesn't matter. I don't want them. And just banish the people and put the rest to the sword. And I want to put you down. Where is those things? F7. Disband the levy. I can't raise it again until 4 months has passed. I see. We will lose the military experience. No, we will have military experience gained. I see. Why are those things still sieged down? Oh, it's just a graphical bug. I see. We can afford a military tradition. Doesn't they cost 100 experience? Apparently not. Roman traditions. Ah, I see. Scale walls or heavy infantry principes. I think principes is the main one. Have they decreased this? Ah, right. Italic tribe traditions, and these are the Roman traditions. I see. So this is light infantry defense. I want to focus on the Roman traditions firstly, because I want to focus on... Yeah, they really have changed this. I want to focus on the principes. So, veteran warriors all. The wealthy principes sported heavy armor and fought in tight-knit maniples, making excellent line troops. So if you didn't know about the Roman army, they basically... I think this is actually one of the tactics you can use in the game. It's the triple asses, I think. The Romans fought in 3 lines back in the old days. Drive out the Gauls. Gallic invasions from the north are an ever-present threat, with the sun known so close to Roma. Yeah, this was the event. We must drive these barbarians out to defend the gateway to Cisalpine Gaul. Could I have a sip of water? Drive them out. The conquest of the Senoi. The northern borders of Italia are free from barbarians and the gateway to Cisalpine Gaul secure. The Gauls must be kept as far away from Roma as possible. It seems many Celts in Aurinium, why is that so hard to pronounce, have already fled their homes for neighboring Lingonia. With newly conquered territory, we need to focus and see where should the capital be. Where is the Aurinium place itself? That's it. It's not a major river or anything, but where's Santa Gallica? That's place. I do think I prefer this one, if only because of the historical value, because Ariminum used to be an historical Roman city, quite of a big one as well, so I want to take that one. Yeah, I was talking about the Roman traditions. They fought in 3 lines, and the first line was the Hastati. The second line was the Principes, which we just gained the research for, and the third line was the Trorii. Rising from obscurity, Roman fortunes are rising. Over time, our republic has achieved both greater wealth and power. Traditionally, we have relied on the ability, valor, and dignity of our ancient and honorable families, but with the rising fortune, there is also ample opportunity for new men of quality to rise beyond the birthright. Contacts certainly help when aspiring to join the elites, and there are certainly some families that the parties in our Senate would like us to favor. If we support a candidate endorsed by the party, it is just as certain that this will upset the current balance of power in the Senate. Among those that aspire to greatness, there is also Lucius Papyrus Cursor, a man who has achieved greater power without the support of the parties, and who would jump at this opportunity to prove himself. That will make a lot of people lose loyalty. And I don't want that. I will create a new family, the Papyrus. Which family? Junius, Caraticus, Quintilius. Junius, I think, is the one I want from an historical standpoint, and they are now scorned because they have no positions. The Claudii have too many positions, as does the Fabii. Okay, what can I do about this? Who are you? Where can I see a bloody family, mate? He's a Fabii, I think. Fabii. Yes, that's a Fabii. Fabius. How good is he? 7. Can you still see the Scorn families? You can. He has 7. This guy has 7 as well. That's okay. There we go. We're losing stability. I might try and increase that. I don't think I need to. I'm not making a lot of political influence. Potentially because of the ruler corruption. Partly because of the ruler corruption. So as I said, about the military, the Hastati were the youngest people, and usually the people with the less money, so they had the lightest gear as well. They were basically medium infantry. Behind them were the Principes. They were older people with more money, so they had better gear. And at the back were the Trorii, which were people with the best gear and most money, and they were also usually older, and they were the ones equipped with mainly spears, while the Principes and Hastati were equipped with swords. Council Surtur offers friendship. Who are you? Nuceria. Yeah, you can be my friend. Who are Nuceria? I think this is one of the smaller guys down here. Yeah, this guy. Those 2 people. I think he's scared about me. I think that's the thing. So we could try and crush the Samnites or the Apulians. I think the Samnites are the ones I want to focus on first. I think that it does make sense. To crush the Samnites. How strong are the Samnites, though? That's the only question. And I still think we need to wait until we can raise the levy again. The levies cannot be raised for now. So that's the thing. And I would like to give them some time to replenish as well. Probably. What's happening? What's happening in the Samnite area? You're fighting against Brutia and you're fighting against Furia. Interesting. Why are you fighting? What are you fighting for? You're only allied to Lucania, which is those people. You have 151 pops, they have 127. Interesting. That's bad. The Etruscans won the war, meaning they are now strong. Not as strong as I am, of course, but... not as strong as I am, but they are strong. Cause I can't know how many legions they have. That's the only thing. But I don't think they have any allies. That's the only good thing. But I want to take them down before it becomes too strong, because you can try and eat up those small Gallic tribes up here, and that would be an issue for us. I would gain stability for 10 political influence. That's actually a good trade. I like that. I do like that. They're actually losing. The Samnites are losing this war. That's bad. I want to take them down before... I can't raise my levy. That's the only thing. We can. We can. Good. I want to go down here and kill them before someone does it before I do. Campania is probably the good one to go for. Why are you disloyal? Why do they have so many allies? Is it because of the like a defensive league or something? Probably. I don't care. I think we can deal with it. Let me see. I can raise probably every troop this time. I think that makes sense. So you go down here before those people get killed by someone. I just wanted those extra light infantry guys. Just to be sure that I am maxed out. They lose the war. They did. They probably lost that war. What did they lose? Was that an offensive war? I don't know. It might have been. We can't merge them because they come from different governorships. Ah, I see. That's bad. Whatever. We have currently 6 light cav. I want to go and siege them down. Preferably. Go for the fortresses. They only have 1 fortress. Yeah, they only have 1 fortress. So that's a fortress. Let's go and siege that down then. The only fortress they have I will take. So we can go and just kill them. I would probably want to kill their armies as well before they're able to consolidate and be an issue for me. So I might try and do that as well. Because these are actually Roman. We own those places. They're trying to just go and kill me. Which is a bad thing. Let's go and kill those guys. Try and save them before they get killed. So we reinforce. This will be a bloody battle. Did we win? We won. Great. Siege those guys. Stay here. Because they're actually arriving. This will be a bloody one. But we are smashing. Slightly, right? It's a tense one. We did win. We lost 3k. They lost 6.5k. Which is okay. We can live. And now I want to go and siege down that fort. Who are you? And mainly, why are there so bloody many of you? Holy smokes, that's a lot of troops. This is bad. This is really bad. Would I be able to kill them in the battle? Okay, they will arrive first, so the terrain is to their benefit. Which tactics are we using? Select. You're going for shock action. What might they go for? That's the question. They have a lot of light cav. I don't want to risk this. We have a higher quality army. They have more morale though. Why is that? They liberated some slaves. It's okay. Tribal proposition. Our tribal neighbor Bui has started investing a lot of the treasury into opening the borders between our nations. Hopefully this will prove beneficial for us as well, though the tribesmen are somewhat more unruly than we are used to. They might become our friends. If we stay here... Okay, where are they going? That's where they're going. But are they going at me now? I don't know. We go here. We will be the defender. Publius. He gains a benefactor. Okay. That army is actually kind of scary. It's a big one. And the thing is, The thing I don't like right now is the fact that we have the issue of if those people join in, that would be a good thing. Why do they have higher morale than I do? That's something I want to know. I'll slow this down. I want to watch this myself. Because we are equal in... We are all going for the maximum combat width. We can flank each other. They have light infantry on the flanks. I have much better discipline than they do. But they have higher morale. They have light infantry. Okay. For some reason I have light cav in the middle as well. This might go really badly if I'm unlucky. This is intense. If those people manage to join in, we might lose this battle. That's like the only thing. But I think we're starting to push this in our favor. But if those people arrive before we're able to kill them, we might have some issues. Because they're joining in right now. Yeah, but I think we still will be able to win this. Because we have such superior morale rather than they do. But we lost a considerable amount of troops in that battle. But this guy is a tactical genius. A true prodigy. We lost... Ooh. That hurt. We lost 8k troops, they lost 10k troops. Now I just want to siege down this fortress and go for it. Man, we lost a lot of guys in that battle. That really hurt, but it was worth it. We needed to. Okay, so this guy sees this guy as a rival. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Probably a bad thing. We need to replenish our troops. This one really took a hit. A big one. Speed 4 again. Lofty notions. We are blockaded because I don't have a navy and they do. Publius Fabius Sophus, man, and his dreams of high office are fairly well known in the Senate of Rome, but recently has been loving more urgently for his suitability and deservedness for the role of tribune of the people. While ordinarily we would be able to appoint whoever we like to the post without causing offense or starting rumors, the enthusiasm of this guy has put us in a rather awkward position regarding the incumbent official Gnaeus Cornelius. How good is he? He's actually very good when it comes to finance. He would lose. He will give up content in life. He'll lose prominence. How good is this guy? He has 7. This guy has 9. He's not going to become disloyal. Very close to. How loyal is this guy? He's 56. But I have bribed him. That's part of the reason. He has a high power base. It's not his thing. I don't want to put that guy in power. It's dangerous. I really need to increase my manpower as well. Because it's low. I think we have a kind of high recovery speed for my manpower though. I think that's the good thing. Okay, they're smashing my ally Optimus Agenda land from Marcus Claudius Corvus. Enriching the elite is once again the agenda of the Optimates. This time they have decided to gather around the head of the Claudii family, Marcus. They claim that he deserves some land as repayment for his excellent service to the Senate. I have to. I can't make them dislike me more because they are... I think they are the one in power. They are. They have 59 seats. Most people except the Bunny like me right now. The Bunny doesn't like us at all because we are currently fighting and have work exhaustion. Mainly the thing that neither council is of the Bunny people. I think that's the main problem for them. Because they're blockading Napoli and they're blockading this place with their navies, which will give us work exhaustion from blockades, which is bad. I am a bit scared about their army. We are replenishing the one we have. Okay. Water is really good. Make sure you drink, guys, even in the winter. The governor of Magna Graecia is dead. I will need to replace him. I see. Who should I put in charge? Someone with high martial and finesse, which is also loyal. This guy is probably like the most loyal one in of this bunch. He's not great at martial though, but he's good at finesse, which is the main thing you want. And he's young. He is stubborn, but he still is okay. Lepidus. If you know your Roman history, you know the importance of a man named Marcus Lepidus. What's this guy named Marcus Lepidus? I didn't know. I didn't notice. Was that his name? Yeah, Marcus. Interesting. That's actually very interesting. We took that down. I want to take the rest down. We are really depleting the manpower reserve right now. I want to try and catch those guys before they're able to consolidate with other guys. And they're stupid enough to stay here, which means I get the possibility to try and kill them. Yeah, we will catch them. We did. Meaning Hulk smash. All of those other people are joining in, trying to stop the party from happening. I still think we will win because we are flanking them like hell. But they are reinforcing, so this might be another very bloody battle where we deplete the majority of our manpower. Ariminum is now a city. Yeah, we won. Great. That was a real blood battle. Yeah, and I lost. The Samnites are a tough nut to crackle. I'm telling you, this is difficult. The Samnites are difficult to beat. Because I attacked the defensive league without having all of my tributary people helping me. Which wasn't the most wise thing I have done in my life, in all honesty, but... Which people are joined in? Pelagnia. And those two people joined in. This guy didn't. He doesn't like us for some reason. Probably because of my aggressive expansion and stuff, but... We probably need to improve relations with them. So they will join in the next time we go to war. Because this one cost a bit too much for my own manpower. And I didn't like that. At all. So we're getting that for free. I just want to siege down what the Samnites own. And then I don't care about the other people for now. I can take them down in the future. Because we lost a bit too much manpower for my liking. We don't really have any manpower whatsoever right now. Because we depleted it. The only good thing with that is their manpower is probably more severely depleted than ours is. So that's the only reason it's okay. They have low war enthusiasm, meaning they probably want to leave. Yeah, we can take everything the Samnites own. I could take more if I had more to take. But I won't take more. I just want to stop this war now. And banish them, so I lose the aggressive expansion. I want to put my levy down so it can replenish. Because I lost a big chunk of levy in that war. We can also go for the event crush the Samnites. So the Samnites scupper our efforts to colonize Campania and rally support against us. The shame we suffered at the Quadine Forks will be nothing compared to their total subjugation. I don't actually know about that event, the Quadine Forks. If you know, please tell me down in the comment section. Because I want to learn more about it. I could Google, of course, but it would be funnier if you told me. More fun. At last, the stubborn Samnite tribes have been forced to accept the superiority of Roman arms. These wars will go into the annals of time with the victory over Las Persenna and the rape of the Sabines. If you don't know about the rape of the Sabine women, check it up. It's a very interesting story about what Romulus did when he wanted to get laid, basically. If you can't get laid because there's no woman around, what do? You invite the women from the neighboring village and invite them to a party, and they bring their husbands with them and stuff like that. Of course, what you then do is you kill the men and you steal women and you bring the women back home with you, and then you force them to marry you. That's a way to get laid, I guess. I don't recommend it in real life, guys. I guess you knew that by yourself, but I don't recommend that as a strategy if you want to get the attention of a woman or a man if you prefer men, whether or not you're a man or a woman yourself. I want to go for Salernum is a very important city in real life, but Where would I want to put this? It's Campania, right? I think it's Campania. So they recommend this place. Bovanium, where is that? Bovianum, rather. This is Bovianum. This is already a city itself. It has some buildings, has a fortress, a library, and an academy. That's good. This place has 0 things. Yeah, this one could be reasonable. It's close to Mayo River, which is good. This one is close to 2, but I think this one actually works out. It has horses, which is good. Where's Salonum? That's Salonum. I don't want to put the city in Salonum. I'll go for this one. So I'm going to build a city here. That's what I want to do. So that's great. We managed to take down this small guy up here. We took down the small guy down here. We're not making a lot of money though. Touched by Mercury, VI has seen a huge influx of traders and travelers from far and wide recently. One of our advisors jokingly suggests we must have been blessed by Mercury himself. It might have been a joke, but paying our dues to the god might be a good idea nonetheless. It could only be a boost in long-term business, right? I'm going to pay for this, it makes sense. Why am I losing money? Probably because I have all of these fortresses which I don't need, and I'm paying a shit ton of money for them. So lower the maintenance for now. I also probably want to take some of the fortresses away. I don't think I need every single one. There's no fortresses down here. There's a lot of available things because that's a city. That's why. That's a port. Makes sense. I want Roma to have a fortress, but I don't want this place to have a fortress. So go away. Go away, because this is a fortress. Then I also want the... That's a fortress. I want this fortress to go away. And the reason I'm doing this is because the fortress costs a shit ton of money in upkeep every single month. Which is the reason I want to remove them. Basically. Okay. It gave us some money as well when we disbanded them. Because you can see the fort maintenance is the main thing that we're losing money on. Having levies is a good thing when it comes to the economy because you don't have to pay for your standing army. So you don't lose upkeep money that way, but still. How's the research going, by the way? Technology. We are still ahead of time with 24 years and we're close to getting to the next level. I think that will give us innovations as well. Probably like 1 innovation each, I would guess. I don't know. I guess it gives us 1 extra innovation per thing that we gain an advancement in. I think. Okay. What can we do now? What are the next of the missions? Destroy the Apulians and the Etruscans. Do we even have a claim on you? Apulian people. Because I don't think we do. I do not think we do. We don't. And you have a bloody lot of friends and my... Eh? Right, you have a truce with him. I have a truce with him. That's the problem. That's the issue. I have truces with everyone. Do I want to fight the Etruscans then? Because I have claims on them. No one would join on their side, but no one would join on my side either, because everyone is disloyal. And the Syracusans have a civil war going on. I want to make my friends keep on being my friends, please. So which are those people? Frentania, we're trying to make friends again. Plagnia, Nuceria, it's those people down here. Marcia and... I'm gonna focus on Marcia then. Please be my friend. Why does that cost money? Have they changed this? It used to cost political influence and increase opinion. That's weird. I guess they've changed it. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. That's the thing. Loyalty of subject state, it goes down because if I have this aggressive expansion. So if this went down, I think they would be loyal. So I think that's the main thing. Why do you have the same name? That is weird. Sometimes childhood forges friendships that last for a lifetime, and often these friendships transcends the boundaries of family, class, and belief. It would appear that Volumnius seems to be developing a strong bond with Volumnius of the Junius family. As any parent know, there really isn't much we can do to stand between them. There isn't. I've been friends with my best friend for over 15 years, I think. When I said that, I feel old. So I've known him for a long time. A lot of friendship stays for a long time if you manage to basically have the upkeep going for them. Because you need to try and do things to keep your friendship alive. You can't just leave it. You need to keep on doing stuff together. Keep on doing fun stuff. And make the person feel like they're wanted in your life. That's important. Right, what do I want? I want the tax office and I want the marketplace here. That's what I want. Because you already had a library and an academy. The Antigonid cause waivers. Antigonus death. Oh, the former king, the old one. How old did he get? 87 years old. He was one of the commanders of Alexander, of course. His death has, combined with recent setbacks, fractured the stability of the Cyclops kingdom. His heir and co-king Demetrius, unable to hold together the expiring loyalties of his subjects, has abandoned much of the kingdom to the claims of the other Diadochi, while he retreats to lick his wounds among Greek friends. That's interesting. Oh! What's happened to Macedonia, by the way? What happened to Macedon? This is what he owns now. Bloody hell. What's happened in Greece? The Egyptians are huge. The Seleucids are even worse. They're huge. The Antagonids has disowned completely. Macedonia, whichever way you pronounce it, doesn't exist, really. They have a civil war going on. And Thrace is huge as well. There's a lot of things happening in the world right now. Those people always blow up. I have noticed. That's very interesting. What's happening in Carthage? How is it going for you? They really have changed this interface. Can I see like their money and stuff? How much money they make? You used to be able to see like how much money they make. Is that still possible? Okay. It doesn't seem like it. Why have they changed it? Do I really have to check the ledger to see how much money they make? Can you even see that? You can't. Why? Why have they changed it so you can't see how much money people make? That's weird. That's actually very weird. Because I like to watch those things, compare. I like comparing myself in those games. It's like when you play Civilization, you want to be the first one in every single thing. In technology and stuff. I feel it's a fun thing to happen. Because Syracuse is basically dead. Tundaria is the new thing down here in Syracuse. Carthage, of course, might see this as an option for them to attack those people. So we need to check down here. It seems the people of Marcia feel robbed after becoming a client state under our rule, and they are looking for opportunities to get out of the alliance. Though they are recent allies, they have played an important role in our armies already. Maybe it's time to make some concessions to calm them down. I can pay them. I'm not going to give them land, though. That seems like a stupid thing to do. I'm going to placate them by gifts. I want to keep those people my friends for now. Because I need their extra the manpower. Because I need to integrate only integrated pops can be raised as levies. That's the thing. I can only raise integrated pops. So that's the reason I can only raise people in Italia and Magna Graecia. We can't have legions so far. I might need to check my laws. I want to go for legions. What do I need for Marian reforms? I need to be a great power first. And I need the invention cohorts. We're far away from that video. Okay, so if we go for the Punic reforms, we would be able to raise a legion. One legion. And this allows us to have multiple legions. I see. We could go for Republican. That monthly work sergeant thing would be a good thing. This is manpower recovery speed though, which I do like because I killed my manpower. But Republican levy could be a good thing. So I think we're going to change this. So as the Republic grows, so does the need for a larger and more well-trained army. Or levy, basically. The census is a good base for how to allot roles in levied citizens in the army, but age should play an almost as important role. So we're going for the Republican levy. So we can gain some extra maximum manpower. We increased it to 16k. That's interesting. Of course, I didn't gain more troops by doing that. I only gained more manpower to reinforce my troops, but that's still a good thing. That's great. I like that. This guy is dead. He was the co-consul of the Claudius family, and he was also the augur, apparently. You're very loyal. And you're very good. And you're not that old. You can be the guy. You can be the man. You're the man I want. You're the man I want in that specific position. Minister of Excellence. I can give him money so he becomes more loyal, but I want the money myself because I'm not making a shit ton of money right now. I'm telling you. Okay. What should we do? I want to attack the Etruscans in the future. I do. We are actually above the citizen limit here in Italia and Latium. That's a bad thing. What can we do about this? You're not very happy. The nobles are not very happy either. What do I want? I want papyrus. We can't get it. Marble. I feel like we had some marble. We didn't. We can get some from Macedon, which is great. What can we do about the population of Rome? I want to move this. I want to move some of the population somewhere else. Move pops. We have to move the slaves though. Why? Let me see. Roma. We can't move people from Roma for some reason. Weird. I feel like I'm learning things that used to work before doesn't work anymore for some reason. Being overpopulated is usually not a good thing. We gained an advance and that gave us one invention, which is great. Which invention do I want? They said something about cohorts. I don't think that's like a martial advance. Might that be a military thing? I wonder if that's a military thing. It might be. The F7 traditions. Wait, I think I misread something. So if we look at the laws again. The Punic Reforms. Professional training is the thing I want. And then I need the invention cohorts. So professional training is the thing I need to look for in technology. Which is F10. I need to learn those things. Where are professional training? This one. So if I went for this one, I would be able to raise one legion. That seems like a very reasonable thing to go for. Are there any civic advances I would rather have right now? That's a lot of discipline. I'm telling you. I would like some money though, because I'm not making as much money as I want to. Property taxes. That's one of the worst things I know about. I hate property taxes. I'm an economist at heart, but I hate property taxes. This one could be good. And then we have those other things. This could be good as well, but I want to first go for the professional training. So, we gain some discipline and experience decay, stopping going up when the active drill is active. Okay. So by relying only on the most skilled tutors, we cut down on the time it takes to produce adequately informed fighting men. And that should give us the option in laws to go for Punic Reforms. So levy size multiplier goes down. What's levy size multiplier? So the levy goes down. Is that what you're telling me? The levy goes down. I think that's the thing you're telling me. So. But I think that's okay because the legions are going to be so much stronger at fighting. I don't know how much they cost though, but I think we should be able to afford them. So the Punic Reforms. Levied citizens are at the core of the Roman Republican society, and this system must remain the main part of our armies. Nonetheless, wars against Carthage and Macedon highlights the need to lighten the old recruitment rules, allowing even those with little to no property to serve. Likewise, the levy must be supplemented by a more lasting force, always ready to hurry to do the Senate's bidding. That levy size multiplier thing is something that scares me. Will I decrease my levy size? I think I might do. Yes, I think I might do, but I still think it's okay because I have the size of the legion itself. So I'm going to go for the Punic Reforms. Yeah, I will. We decrease the stability though by enacting a law. So we should be able to raise a legion. If I go to military again, I could raise a legion in Italia. Can you decide how the legion should look like? Yes, I can. Interesting. Then I just have to figure out how the composition should be. Oh, right. So that's how it works. How big can it be? It can only be 9 cohorts maximum. 9 cohorts, which is basically 4,500 men. Which was the size of a legion in real life. So that's actually nice. I like that. That's something we're going to do in the next episode though, because I need to take a break here. We have gone above 1 hour, guys. So we're going to create a legion in the next episode, probably. If there is a specific legion name that you want me to give this legion, it's called Legio Italia. We can call it Legio whatever you want it to. So if there's any ideas that you can come up with, tell them down in the comment section. If there's also a specific way you want me to basically make this legion, like the composition, tell me as well. Please tell me how this legion should look like if you want to. Heavy cav is apparently very good, as I know. This was fun, guys. The new Marius reform has changed things around, and I do enjoy them so far. They are a bit different, of course, but change is not necessarily a bad thing. It's in most cases, it's usually a good thing. And I have been enjoying Imperator Rome post this 2.0 campaign update so far. And hopefully you have as well. So if you have enjoyed this video, as I said in the beginning, make sure to like the video down below, click the like button. Also make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any future Imperator Rome content. And also my other content which I put up daily. And don't forget to also click the notification bell so you don't miss out on my updates, because YouTube has its way of working sometimes. And also, as I said, leave comments down below if there's something you want to tell me, whether it's Legion names, Legion competition, or anything else that has to do with this game or the channel or whatever you name it. So, thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Take care.